BassResinator here. I have some honeycomb bezels. They're open backed, and some bee bezels, and I'm gonna be mixing up some honeycomb with UV resin, and I'm gonna try a drop of yellow in there. Mix it up. I'm gonna go 2 drops. See if that's gonna be dark enough. I don't think that's the color I want. This is resin dye, not alcohol ink. That look like honey to you? I think another 2 drops. It looks a little bit more like honey, and then I'm going to put some into these. These remind me of honeycomb cereal, but I'm going to put a little tiny bit in that bee. Let me see if I can zoom in for you so you can see what I'm going to be doing. Now I've got this on a non-residue resin backer film, but it's on a plastic thing that goes in my Resin Lamp, the double-sided lamp. I'm going to be using my Resin flashlight to do a quick cure. Not very much at all. Okay, now on the bee, I'm going to use this cute little silicone brush. And I'm going to go, hopefully, in these little spaces. I don't know how much this is going to show. Probably won't be able to see it until you hold it up to the light. There. Got a little puddle on there. And we have to go over it with the long-handled lighter to make sure there's no bubbles from me mixing it up. I did agitate a few bubbles. Now, to hide this, I don't want to be curing all of that. one little tiny bubble that I saw. Okay, this is going to go real quick like. Okay, and that's going to be all I'm going to do with that part there. Now, on these up here, these are all jewelry items that I acquired from Beebecraft. And if you look in the description below, everything I'm using here will be located there if you are interested in getting any of these things. Honeycombs like. That's what commercial is going through my head as I'm doing these. It's the first time I've used this backing film instead of resin tape, and the reason I'm using it is sometimes resin tape is a chore to get off, and this, hopefully, I'm trying it out. If it doesn't work, I'll find out, right? Fortunate on that, it came right out right into the honeycomb where I wanted it to go, because it was sliding off this little spoon thing uber fast. Okay, now okay, that's all I want to do, because the rest I'm going to do on that double-sided lamp. And I'm pointing down because I have it down there on the floor, because the cord is not long enough to have up onto my bench. I do if I were to show you, oh, you couldn't even see me doing that. Why didn't you say something, people? Goodness. Okay, so there we are. Now I'm going to go and add a drop of this caramel into the color. I don't know if you've ever seen wild honey, bees in the wild. Their honey's darker. Oh, there we go. No, need one more drop of that. Don't want to put in too much because I can't take it out, but I can put more in. I don't know how many resin artists I've heard say something similar to that. Now this is yummy honey. Yeah. Okay, now I want to leave that top one open. Nothing in there. The next one, actually, this one here. Oh, wow. That's not exactly how I wanted it, but it's gonna happen now. I want it to act like it's dripping out. And that helped me. It helped me drip. Tokyo drip. No, that's Tokyo drift. Sorry. Man, I'm missing. Look at that. Going right outside the thing. That's what I was wanting to do over on that other one, and I missed. That sound was the sound of an air conditioner kicking on. Central air. For those of you that don't live in places where you have those, now these smaller ones here, oh wow, I don't know where that, oh I see where it came from. As long as it doesn't come over and touch onto the charm, we'll be okay. I'm going to put these hopefully into a type of bracelet, which I don't have a bracelet handy, so I'm going to have to fashion one of my own, but I'm using wild honey. There's a guy in the Bible, one of the stories in the Bible about John the Baptist. He said he ate locust and wild honey. Wild honey I can go for. I don't know about the locusts. I mean, I've eaten some different insects, but locust has a lot of juice in it. And I don't know if I could go for that. Remember that old song? I can't go for that. Whoa, no can do. Yeah, I don't know about locusts. Okay. Set that over here. Get rid of bubbles. Oh, I just saw a bubble that I missed. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do with the flashlight. Now I'm gonna take this down. I'll put you on. Oi! Wow, that was not good. I'll put you on pause while I cure this from both sides. Then I'm gonna take these bees and put them on the pendants. These are gonna be like earrings. So yeah, I'll be right back. Those are all cured up now. I mixed a little bit of Resin Aurora powder into some clear UV resin, and that's what I'm going to try and use for the bees' wings. Oh, that was good right then. The light decided to turn off. Turn it back on. Oh, that's pretty in there. Don't know if you can see it yet, but okay. Now I'll do this so that I don't want to go all the way back down to the floor again. So I'm going to shoot it straight up, so cover your eyes. Okay. That is done. Now, can I get these little babies off? And these guys are going to sit on that. Well, this is fun. Maybe not. Okay, I'll set that guy over there. That guy over there. Off of this sticky stuff. And these guys, I'm going to take them off because they're done. You know, I said I was going to make those into things for a bracelet, but I didn't have a bracelet thing. Those would be kind of pretty earrings too. Okay, these guys are done. I'm thinking these might be a little, these might be a little large for earrings. So that's why I thought about making them independents. Independents? Oh. Okay, now on these guys, this is where the bees are going to go. I still have a little bit of this. Don't know if that's going to be enough. We'll find out. Okay. Let's see if they're holding. Yeah, they're not going anywhere. Yay! I'm shaking my fists, not in a bad way. Okay, now see if I can get these guys off. Okay, You know what? I don't need this now. I can go back down here. Okay, now I'm going to cure that little bit that's left, and then I'll be able to get it with some tape and just pop it right out of there. Okay. Now I don't need these gloves on because I cannot do the next part with gloves on. I just can't. Besides, all of that is cured now, so now what I have done, I have one of these choker necklaces, and I thought if I double it over and put both of them through there. Oh, that was not good. Both sides through. And then put this guy on there. You know what? I'm going to need some other pliers along with those because that was bent too far forward. I didn't need them. I was strong enough with these fingernails, or the lack, not too many of. See how those are overlapping? Okay, so there's one on there. There's two. Don't know how well this is going to work. We shall see. Or we see shall. And if this doesn't work, I can always go get a little chain to make one. I just didn't have any on hand. I got necklaces, but this is one of the shorter ones that I have, this choker necklace. But even that's way too big for a wrist. Now this is definitely going to be for a person with a lot smaller wrist than I have. Because my wrists are pretty good sized. Otherwise it would be a choker on my wrist and just squeeze the life out of it. You ever seen the movie, cartoon movie about Atlantis? I don't remember who it was, if it was a Disney thing or not, but the guy that likes to blow things up, the bomb expert, he talks a little bit like this. I think that's where I adapted that. So, I don't know. It could go on a necklace individually, or a couple and have a couple beads in between. But yeah, cute. Okay, now let me get some more. I have some earring things, but I need to get some more pendants. I'll get some more chokers since I have chokers. A plethora of chokers, just a bit. Okay, choker number 1. Yeah, that's pretty nice, if I do say so myself. Choker number 2. Get it ready. Get this thing ready. Get this thing ready. And I think my dog is ready to go for a walk. So after I finish this choker, I will, and you're seeing what I'm doing. You don't need to see me string together all of these things, nor the earrings, but I will get them all done and I'll show you pictures at the end. So for those of you that have been watching this whole time, thank you subscribers. Look at that prettiness. Those of you that are followers and not subscribers, why? You should follow and subscribe. It's free. So we will see you on the other side.